Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Harshan S from Department of Electronics and Communication. Today I'm going to discuss about role of modulation technique in the evolution of wireless communication from 1G to 5G. Introduction. Wireless communication has evolved significantly from 1G to 5G. Modulation technique plays a crucial role in evolution. In this presentation, we will explore the importance of modulation techniques in each generation of wireless communication. Modulation technique in 1G. 1G introduced analog modulation techniques such as FM and AM, frequency modulation and amplitude modulation. These techniques allowed voice signals to transmitted wirelessly. Analog modulation has limited capacity and low data rates. Modulation technique in 2G. 2G introduced digital modulation technique like GSM and CDMA. This technique improved voice quality and increased capacity. CDMA allowed multiple users to share the same frequency band. Modulation technique in 3G. 3G introduced more advanced modulation techniques such as WCDMA and HSPA. These techniques provided higher data rates for multimedia services. WCDMA allowed simultaneous voice and data transmission. In this technique, the 3G was the first generation where the internet was introduced. Modulation technique in 4G. 4G introduced orthogonal frequency division multiplexing (OFDM). OFDM enables high-speed data transmission in 4G networks. Multiple subcarriers are used in parallel to increase spectral efficiency. You can see in this picture there are 4G providers like Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, and Idea. And the 4G also introduced multiple input, multiple output (MIMO) technology. MIMO uses multiple antennas to improve signal quality and capacity. MIMO combined with OFDM provides higher data rates and better coverage. Modulation technique in 5G. 5G utilizes advanced modulation technique like filter bank multi-carrier (FBMC). FBMC improves spectral efficiency and enables low latency communication. 5G also introduced massive MIMO with hundreds of antenna for higher capacity. As you can see in this picture, 5G latency will be very good, very low latency it can respond, and reliability. How reliable it is means it means the speed and download rates, upload rates, all those things. Throughput means response, service deployment, and mobility, connected devices, energy efficiency, and data volume. Means the data volume means the higher data can be sent, received, and also the speed also very good. We can download the higher volume data. Modulation technique in 5G. 5G incorporates beamforming techniques for efficient signal transmission. Beamforming the signal towards the intended user, reducing the interference. 5G also utilizes advanced modulation schemes such as quadrature amplitude modulation (QAM) for high data rates. As you can see in this picture, the millimeter waves, the 5G spectrum is there, and 1G, 5G, 2G is below the 2 gigahertz frequency, and that the 4G falls under the 2 to 8 gigahertz. The new mobile spectrum, which are now the 5G and evolving 6G as well, it's 5G falls under the 8 gigahertz to 30 gigahertz and 30 gigahertz to 100 gigahertz. These are the 5G band we are discussing. And the massive, it has a massive MIMO, multiple input, multiple output. So it uses a lot of antennas to better transmission of the data. Full duplex it uses, and beam forcing technique it uses, and machine to machine interaction is very good in this 5G network. Let us compare the modulation techniques now. Analog modulation techniques were used in the 1G for voice transmission, and digital modulation techniques in 2G improved voice quality and capacity. You know, the analog used is in the 1G for only for voice transmission for basic thing, and digital modulation technique was the improved version of the 1G technique, which improved the quality of the call, and the advanced modulation technique in 3G, 4G, and 5G enabled the higher data rates and better spectral efficiency. As you know, the internet was first introduced in 3G, and then it is evolved to the now the 5G and higher speed. This is how the advanced modulation techniques, what we have discussed, were used in this 3G, 4G, and 5G. Now let us discuss about advantages of modulation techniques. Modulation technique enables efficient use of the available frequency spectrum. They allow higher data rates and better quality of service. Advanced modulation techniques in 4G and 5G enable low latency communication for real-time application. That's what we said, that 5G and 4G we have very low latency, means which will give a real-time applications. Uh, okay, now let us conclude our video. Modulation techniques have played a crucial role in evolution of wireless communication. From analog modulation in 1G to advanced modulation techniques in 5G, they have enabled higher capacity and data rates. As wireless technology continues to evolve, the modulation techniques will remain a key component in improving the communication efficiency. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video.